It's 12 o'clock. Your latest headlines on Mira Business FM. His Highness Sheikh Mohammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum and the federal government of the United Arab Emirates has approved a record high budget for 2026, set at 924 billion dirhams. It marks a significant fiscal commitment as the UAE continues its diversification push beyond oil. The budget aims to support key sectors like infrastructure, social welfare and innovation, and signals confidence ahead of next year's headwinds. Goldman Sachs is keeping its sight on the Gulf. The global investment bank is reportedly in discussions to secure a $10 billion mandate from the Kuwait Investment Authority. The mandate would cover private equity, credit and infrastructure investments, part of Goldman's wider push into alternative assets. Its target has been $100 billion this year and further deepening its Middle East presence. ADNOC Drilling Company has posted 9-month revenue of just under $4 billion. That's up 27% year on year, with net profit of $1.06 billion, up 17%. Free cash flow surged 174%, and the company has now upgraded its full-year guidance, targeting revenue in 2026 at around $5 billion. Meanwhile, across the border, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia says it has already achieved 85% of its Vision 2030 target. That's 5 years ahead of schedule. The milestone highlights the accelerated pace of transformation in the Saudi economy, diversifying, investing in non-oil sectors, and advancing reforms. The UAE is doubling down on Africa. Total investments from the Emirates in the continent have hit $110 billion in the recent years, placing the country as the fourth largest investor in Africa. At this year's Future Hospitality Summit held in Dubai, multi-million-dollar signings were announced on day one of the summit in the tourism and hospitality sector with African nations. And in the banking sector, Dhabi Commercial Bank has announced a 29% rise in net profit for Q3. The strong performance reflects credit growth, margin control, and regional expansion. Looking at the markets for you today, gold has hit $3,932 per ounce. That's under the all-time highs of the recent trends. Brent crude oil sitting at $65.15 per barrel, WTI at $60.89, and the US dollar index is at 98.85. Finally, this year's Beauty World Middle East, a UAE fragrance brand, has unleashed a new line of novelty scents inspired by bubblegum, cheesecake and chocolate. The company says it expects to sell 5 million bottles in 2026 across the GCC and online. The time is 4 minutes past 12. It's your latest headlines on Mira Business FM.